everybody. We're on the golden episode of Black Sails, 3S3. Or, S3E3.
Yeah. See, honestly, the saddest part of the episode was like when Silver had to watch his friend die underwater.
The drowning.
Yeah, the drowning.
Yeah, that was
and then
detailed way I've ever heard of someone drowning describing.
It didn't sound like the worst way to go, honestly.
It does not, or it is.
It didn't sound like the worst way, but like I'm sorry.
But the way he said it.
Yeah.
Hey, and on top of that, they're stranded. They're
stranded.
in the doldrums.
Yes.
They're in the calm lands.
That is so scary. And we learned that. Serge told me a fun fact about who Teach is.
Edward Teach. I guess we should have known. Mickey guessed it, but none of us listened.
Because
Blackbeard.
Oh yeah, he said it twice yesterday.
So remember in the first episode when they had like the Blackbeard pussy gag? They were just. I guess Blackbeard did have strong ties to Nassau. Like he was one of the founding.
I don't know how we were supposed to... Listen, guys, I can't guess history that I don't know, and I don't know pirate history.
Me neither.
I am completely ignorant of it until the TV show tells me what it is. But now that I know, sweet, I guess.
He does look like he would be a Blackbeard. He was that guy. He was like in Dexter for like a season. He was like
he looked familiar.
Dude. Yeah.
He looked familiar.
He was Russian.
Yeah, he was like half a season. He was like the villain, but then he became kind of cool. And then,
what was his serial killer thing?
It wasn't. He was just like a mafioso Russian mob.
Yeah.
Dexter was weird.
Dexter was weird.
But it was good weird. Hey, Chris, I also got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather drown alive or be burnt alive?
Drown, dog.
Drown, man.
Not burnt.
Do you know how awful being burnt is? Being burned hurts. Drowning
hurts too.
Drowning is probably really uncomfortable.
No. Think about all the water going to your lungs, and then it's also like a mental thing.
Have you ever coughed up water?
Remember, he was like,
that is true.
Have you ever coughed up water before? Like, have you ever gotten like water inside of you in the pool and coughed it up?
Yeah.
And it sucks and you panic. Now, have you ever been burned minorly on your hand?
Yes.
How awful was that? Like, if you've had a 3rd-degree burn, imagine that, but everywhere. Okay. Bro, give me the water any day.
We were born in, a bunch of water.
Right.
We can...
I'll go out by a bunch of water, but I'm not fucking burning to death, though. You can hear your own skin cooking.
But when you're burning, you are still able to breathe. So it's,
Yeah, but you are feeling immense amounts of pain on every inch of your body.
I'd rather be drowned.
You can come closer so your leg is
But then you also be cremated, so it'll be easier to bury you.
Who says I want to be cremated, motherfucker? I'm trying to be fucking stuffed and left on my mama's couch.
I want you to cremate me and smoke my ashes.
What? Would I get high? Would I get super high?
Probably not.
I will just plant you into a tree.
Oh, God. Yeah, plant me in a tree. So
And with that, not a market substitute. Support the official release. Support the Normies on Patreon if you like our creative endeavors such as skits, podcast.
All fish, podcast. All the day.
Or fish podcast. And, other creative things that we like to do on this channel are possible because of Patreon. So thank you to our supporters. Consider doing that, and you can jump ahead quite a few episodes as well. And like this video, subscribe, please, and check out all of our social medias. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn, just getting a super blowy out here.
Son of the wealthiest man in St. Kitts, they say.
Oh, my God.
Did you guys miss that?
I didn't see both.
Yeah.
You think one's on the balls and like one's on each ball?
Never had a
or
blowjob
ball
sandwich?
and shaft?
When the governor arrives, if you do indeed flee, there'd be a place for you in my employ.
Governor? What? Governor?
You are disposing of your treasury of ill-gotten plunder, so you might leave this place before the new regime arrives. You don't know, do you?
Hey.
Invasion?
8 ships, soldiers, 700.
How long until they arrive here?
12 days, approximately.
How many guns did he say?
He didn't say.
Whatever it is, 6 guns ain't gonna be enough to stop it.
If they were supporting a fleet in the bay, aligned in defense of the harbor mouth.
Yeah, but how many of those crews can we honestly expect to participate in that fight?
What if it were all of them?
How could you possibly convince them all to join a fight like this?
Because if they all join, there may be no fight. A show of force. 1,000 men, a dozen ships, plus the man of war, all organized for battle.
Organized under who? Flint is still nowhere to be found.
You return in time, and if he doesn't, I'll do it. Look me in the face and tell me you doubt it.
Damn.
The fight that we will present to our invaders will appear so costly and painful they will choose to walk away from it rather than risk humiliation at our hands.
What if they engage?
Then fucking we fight.
The date has been set for our arrival in Nassau. Decisions are going to be made over a matter of hours that will determine the future of the island for decades to come. And almost all of it is going to depend upon the address I intend to make to the inhabitants of Nassau. Without Captain Flint, there is no one left on that island capable of mounting an organized defense of the bay.
But that doesn't mean that the others won't mount a disorganized one.
I'm not concerned about the odd skirmish.
You do know they had the man of war, right?
If the Navy took over, stormed the beach, and cleared it, why would that be such a bad thing?
The Navy takes the beach. There is no way I will recapture the trust of the men who would otherwise have surrendered.
Wouldn't need their trust if they were either dead or terrified of you. Seems the Navy is offering to see to one or the other.
It could take months to pacify the island by force.
You're saying it would take too long to win it. With all these resources, you could outlast them. So why are you so concerned about the time?
He's been given a deadline, maybe.
There were a number of parties to whom I had to make promises in exchange for their support.
Because he said he had to get a lot of shit together to even get this fleet started.
But there is one particular party whose patience I do not wish to test. A party whose history with the pirates of Nassau suggests an extreme reaction would likely follow.
Spain. What did you have to promise them?
That I would seize Fort Nassau, secure the remains of the Urca de Lima's gold stored within it, and return it to Havana.
Just like that, just so you...
Failure to do so would confirm for them that I am simply a pirate by another name, not to be trusted, and would result in the launch of a fleet of 10 ships and soldiers numbering 1,500 to raze Nassau to the ground.
So he's actually the peaceful option. Spanish are gonna come and raise it to the ground. This ain't gonna work.
I love that phrase, but I don't understand where it came from.
Raise?
Yeah.
It's like R-A-Z-E, right?
Raise it to the ground. Doldrums! Called it.
Goddamn doldrums!
Rage. Fuck.
Oh god.
Why is the boat not moving?
Because it's in a doldrums, man.
It's in a very calm
There's
part
no-
of the world with absolutely no waves.
No
Oh,
wind.
for real?
They don't
Is
have
that real?
Yeah.
Approximately a week's time.
They all look okay, and the rest of them are like dried out birds.
Based on our readings
They got the
today
good
and
food
yesterday, however, I would say that that estimate is far too optimistic. We'll have to cut the men's rations again.
Oh my god, how much can you cut?
If anything, stores are dwindling faster than we thought. Fresh water is just about gone. Mr. Silver and I will inform the crew.
It can't be uniform. I would suggest that we draw up 2 lists.
No.
One with the names of the men critical to sailing this ship once the wind returns. Second, the men who aren't.
Damn, it's the 100 again.
You think we should feed some of the men more than others?
No, I think we should feed some of the men and not others.
Still in a row with Flint.
I mean, this is the logical option, though. If you were playing a video game, this is how you'd survive.
I will challenge you. With the men and resist this plan.
Ooh.
Come on, you Mr. Gates now?
I know.
He's been concerned about this for some time. About you.
He thinks I have lost my reason. The events of Charleston and everything since is driving me mad.
Is it?
I mean, you are seeing your dead friend.
And Barlow, whatever, saying talking to your ass.
Yeah. That's a dire situation right there.
Right.
What would you do, though? I mean, you only have enough rations to... We can talk about it in this session.
Stands to reason that if we threaten to defend this place, then we need to have a plan. If the bluff is called, then we have
There
found...
is no bluff here. We fight to protect the island.
With who in command of the fleet? No one's seen Flint in weeks.
What the fuck's the matter with you people? We haven't done enough for you. Turn your back on us now.
Can see his point, though.
That's true, man. It's the brains, apparently.
I'm committed to this. Charles is committed to this. And if that weren't enough, you will recall that Anne and I have put thousands of pieces into your pockets in contemplation of the day when your cooperation would be called upon to defend this place. That day is today, and you will answer the call.
Flint is dead.
Well, then teach you do it. Shit. Fuck.
Pursued by the leading edge of this invasion force. A pirate hunter by the name of Benjamin Hornigold.
So what, you want to take his place, bro?
He wants to take the pirates and just go pirate.
Now that I know he's Blackbeard, it's kind of badass, though.
Let us agree that you walk downstairs without something to bring those men together, to unify them. There will be no defense of this harbor.
Not after you came in there and said that Flint was dead.
I am prepared to step into Captain Flint's shoes and repel the Navy from here definitively, if you agree to join me in sailing away from here for good.
What?
And being free of the burden of this place all at once.
You not heard a word I've said. I am committed to it.
Your commitment is your burden.
You've been gone 8 years, and suddenly my partnership is this valuable to you.
He's like his estranged dad.
Yeah.
8 years, 9 wives,
Jeez.
no sons.
Oh.
That's
Called
what ended up. Yup.
How did we not guess he was Blackbeard?
Because how would we?
His beard is so
His
black.
name is
Everyone
Paige.
has different colored beards. We don't call Flint Redbeard.
But it's so bushy and black.
He's leaving once this is done, assuming we're still alive. He's leaving with Teach.
I heard.
Man, news travels fast. What the
It
fuck?
bothers me.
Fucking tweeting it out.
I don't know why, but it bothers me. Why do you think that is?
Because you're his friend.
Plenty of men in this place done plenty of stupid shit. Just to hear Charles Vane call him a proper pirate. It might be you're the only one who actually made a career of it.
Jax is living in the shadow of Vane.
During that feud with Vane over the fort, I sat in his cabin and I watched him turn himself inside out over the idea that anyone in Nassau would see him as the villain in that story. Well, now he's the greatest villain in the new world. I think it's torture for him. And I think the only way he can imagine it stopping is when there are no more of us left to witness it.
Bro, you need some food and water.
I don't know, he's kind of got a point-ish there with Flint's, he'll do anything, man, at any cost. He's always done that.
We're both charged with keeping watch over what little remains of our food stores. A full day's rations are now gone, yet each of you accuses the other of the crime.
I wouldn't have done such a thing. I don't have it in me. Please don't fucking hang.
Shut the fuck up. I withered the shit as well as any of you. One of us is a lie, all right, but it sure as fuck isn't me.
Well, guess you both gotta die.
There's a telltale decision right here.
Oh no.
You don't kill both of them? Oh my lord! Flint.
Who's gonna kill the other one?
Dear God,
Oh, you're
thank
dead
you for
too.
saying the truth.
You're fucked. This is easier if if both of y'all are gone. Why don't you see that?
You need to see something.
But
No, he knows they both
yeah,
need to die.
this is the way.
Forgive me.
Captain, you're having a hard time, man.
Now that's just torture. Just keep pointing the gun. Now you better be pulling.
That's horrible.
It'll, make sure no one else tries to steal. That's what happens.
Does everyone understand?
Also, if they're both accused of stealing and both of them are dead, then
Does anyone have anything to say?
we can make it a little bit further.
Yeah. That's more food for us. Plus, can they like eat their liver and spleen? Like,
Bro,
No.
they can, but they really shouldn't.
You're not
but you have no eel.
You're gonna starve.
Yeah, you
Maybe like try ear or something.
Yeah.
Cook an ear.
Damn, did you hear what you just said to him?
If you're not strong enough to do it, then I will.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying it's bad luck for the morale of the crew once you start eating each other, because then it means people are waiting to kill each other.
The next meal.
Yep.
But if you make a nice little gravy liver, no one would know that.
Eat this.
Everyone would because there's no
carpet.
food.
Eat carpet. Eat the book pages. I don't know. See, it does weigh on him. I don't know if it's the decisions he's been making with the crew or if it's
Everything. Decisions, dehydration,
Charleston.
going to all of it. Going to the storm.
See, I don't know if he regrets any of that. Maybe it's just Charleston and like what happened to Barlow and all, how he's changed.
I mean, I feel like you made.
I don't know. Because old Flint, before that would have probably done the same shit.
Oh yeah. If you're a part of Flint's crew, you're expendable.
That's so sad.
I think any pirate crew though, right?
Oh, I only seen this one the most.
When I was very small, I would sneak out of the slave quarters at night to the main house. Inside that house was a little girl. I watched her dance while her father played music and her mother sewed. Kept safe and warm and clean by her father, my father.
Oh.
The things it took to make that room possible, they were awful things.
Oh.
But inside that room was peace.
She was looking a little light-skinned. I can see it.
Little Oreo.
Our roads are going to diverge. Let it be now so we may not live in fear of it.
That's pretty sad. She said she'd rather live among them than in fear of them.
Thought she was just saying she wanted a piece of that. If she knew history, though, I'm gonna stay being a pirate.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
But if he kills another innocent man in this group, I'm going to do something about it. So I suggest you get this situation under control.
Damn. So if I go apeshit on that motherfucker.
Billy gonna die now?
I just don't see why. Gates figured it out.
Gates is dead.
Dead, yeah.
The Barlow woman figured it out.
Dead.
He listened to them. He saw them as his equal. Both of those people ended up dead.
I hope Billy doesn't die trying to do something.
I will guide you through it, but at its end is where you must leave me. At its end is where you will find the peace that eludes you, and at its end lies the answer you refuse to see.
Wind?
Whale carcass. Ooh, that's a week's worth of water. Food times 3.
They float when they rot. After they rot.
I mean, yeah, I'd rather eat some rotted whale carcass.
Yeah.
Seriously? I might kill you guys instead.
Shit.
Right? They'll dehydrate you even more if you have diarrhea. Shit.
What if he kills Flint here?
No way they're gonna kill Flint right here.
Look at
He
his
ain't Game
eye.
of Thrones.
I stole it from you. The Urka gold.
Now's the time for this?
Whoa.
I told you we were deceived about it having been recovered by the Spanish. It wasn't entirely true.
Fuck's sake.
You were deceived.
Maybe he's doing this.
I built the lie, enlisted the scouts, arranged the sale of the information to Captain Wright. I conceived it all. You know, I've had my fill of hearing you go on about this crew being too weak to keep up with you. But don't you for a second believe I fit that description.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you need to be checked.
You decide to fight me, maybe kill me, and figure out a way of hauling yourself back to that ship alone. Or acknowledge the fact that you and I would be a hell of a lot better off as partners than as rivals.
What did you do with your shirt?
I gave up my claim to it. I saw no way to hold it and remain a part of this crew. And without these men, all I am is an invalid.
Damn. He's a true pirate, man.
Yeah. What a hell of a fucking art.
Man, that was ballsy as fuck.
Good time to do it, though.
Man, dude, you don't eat that. Come on.
Shit.
That's a big ass whale.
There's gotta be some good meat on that bitch.
We can't eat that. Let's head back to the ship.
But wait. We can use the blubber.
Bro, it looks disgusting. Like, you don't eat.
Is there another one?
Kind of look like it. Is this motherfucker about to hunt a whale? What are you doing?
Yep. Oh, there's a
Sharks.
Oh fuck! They're eating the what? Are they eating the whale?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, if you can skewer one of them motherfuckers.
Hunting shark? What are you
Some
gonna? This is cool as fuck.
Badass shit. What you mean, hunting? All you gotta do is spear his ass once.
Yeah,
Bro,
then
but
you
that's
gotta
hard.
grab
That's
it.
hard.
Just
Plus, they
rope it up, I guess.
Shit.
Plus,
Wait,
I'm hungry
is
enough.
there water from it too?
Not a shark, I don't know, but eat it.
I mean,
did he get it?
No.
No. And they're gone.
Well, you had one shot, Flint.
They can wait until they come back for more
You
food.
limp, Flint.
Ah!
Whoa!
hold that shit. Hold that shit.
It's gonna drag you.
Oh, do they have the strength to hold on to it?
I don't know. It looked like a big
There you go.
shark.
Was that a big shark or a baby shark?
That was a big one.
Baby shark. Now it's in your head all day.
Maybe kill somebody.
Oh, man. Dude, this is just animal.
Ah!
Hey, now they're gonna fight you.
Did they come, like, save the other one?
Okay, sharks are
They're
assholes.
trying to eat that shark.
Dude, that's
That's so cool.
terrifying.
That's so cool.
Oh my god, make sure it's dead. It's fucking.
Yo, stab the
Oh my
Bro, I'd be stabbing the fuck out of this thing, dude.
god. Yep, just
In the brain. Find the brain.
Just keep doing it. Oh my god,
We about to eat good.
terrifying, bro. Now that's a captain right there. Went out there with his gatekeeper and not
Nah, this was all silver.
Gates used to be a gatekeeper.
Shit.
Oh, you just eat it like that?
Straight sashimi.
Straight raw. I mean, it's probably good as fuck after
Right?
starving for 20
I'd
days.
be eating that shark's face.
Shark sandwich.
Shark fin soup, straight eyeballs if I could, bro.
What happened out there?
Progress.
How can you know for sure?
Because I'm still alive, I suppose.
Finally! Because I cannot withstand to see them get another shark.
At least they got the strength now, hopefully. A little to raise the sails.
There are masts at the mouth of the harbour. Appear to be in a firing line. Do you recognize any of their banners?
Blackbeard. That's Blackbeard. Blackbeard.
One I haven't
There's
seen in a
hole
while.
in here, jeez.
You got a big black beard.
I will have a launch ferry me to the Sound alone, and I will make the pardon address.
It is out of the question.
Why?
Because my charge is to ensure this endeavor's safety and yours, and I'll not answer to a plan that reckless.
Shouldn't be you. If you sent someone else to read the pardon address, someone known to the men on that beach, it might work.
She's literally not gonna come
I
back.
know. You think we're stupid? They are. They might
No,
be.
it can't be me either. I have too many enemies between here and that beach.
Then who?
Horningold or Dufresne.
Half the men in that bay have sailed under him at one point or another.
Oh, him and Teach used to roll up back in the day. You know Teach is gonna kill him.
In the name of the governor of New Providence Island, be it proclaimed that any man on this island who will renounce piracy, that man will be offered an unqualified pardon.
Well,
all of you, that
what do you
is,
think? Would you do
but
it?
one.
Nope.
There shall be a bounty of 10,000 pounds sterling for the capture of the pirate Charles Vane,
Wow.
dead or alive.
I mean, it's quite a deal, I'm not gonna lie. But they're not gonna accept like that. Like Vane is their dude.
This might have just united them even more. Or no?
Ew.
Is he surrendering?
No, I think he's just gonna go talk to him. Maybe.
He
He's still got his sword, right?
Yeah. I mean, like he said, Hornet Gold like have to be respect him as foundation to Island. If he's doing it, maybe they'll do it. But at the same time, fuck that. That's our island.
Oh shit!
No.
What's happening?
You guys are gonna fight against yourselves?
Really? You're gonna give up this life of being an outlaw to just suddenly be under the crown's rule?
Right.
You mean that? You have to get a real job, bro.
You got to give up that gold too. You know that, right? You ain't keeping that gold.
Yay!
Where are they at?
The island.
She said it.
Son of a bitch! Can y'all get a break?
Oh God.
I like his head thing though. I kind of want that.
Fuck.
Hey man, they rolled up on our island. We might have to fuck some shit up. They had guns and shit. Who are these peeps?
Fucking King Kong is on this island.
Wow, that felt like a really long episode.
Yeah.
No?
Was it longer than other ones?
No. About right. Look, man, here's the only thing I was saying about being on the fucking stuck boat in the doldrums with Flint. Is that yes, if I was Flint, I would make that decision. But I would like to keep pointing out that everybody can't be the captain. And if you're just on his crew, which is way more likely than being him, use expendable. So like, instead of being like, which pirate would I be? I'm like, which pirate would I be sailing under? I'd rather be on Jack Rackham's crew any day of the fucking week.
Dude, yeah.
Flint he had to cut them dudes loose in the fucking tornado.
Dude,
He is like, if you're on that boat and he's like, dog, I'm sorry, but like, we need like, you will be killed. Like, that's all. Like, I just can't.
Follow your orders, keep your head low.
Yeah.
Those dudes who are up on the thing following their orders.
And don't do the dangerous stuff.
That's not even that.
So-
Flint was gonna kill you if you didn't have talent and stuff. Like, no.
Well, I mean, he also, the two dudes, like, one of those guys was lying and the other one was following his orders.
Which one do you guys
and they
believe?
both died.
I believe the guy who was like, "Do you want? I'm not a pussy," basically.
You believe that guy?
Yeah, not the begging one.
I don't believe either of them. I think they're both still
I believe the guy, that first guy he shot. I thought he didn't.
I thought he was innocent.
I think
because we did see him up on the boat, just sitting up there.
But I mean, like, what I'm saying is that we literally have no evidence. You're going off gut feeling. It wouldn't have mattered. So, like, both of them were fated. That was it. That was a decision that made the sense at the time, too. If I was Flint, I'd be like, well, both of y'all died.
I would
Motherfucker,
definitely
we
be
can
on
last a little bit longer.
Jack's team, though. Like, that dude lost 500 pounds of whatever his gold portion, and he got another one immediately. Like, come on.
Like, put me on Jack's crew, man. Put me on there. Maybe if I was real rough and tumble, I'd be on Charles Vane's, but I'm trying to go with Jack.
Yeah.
Jack seems like he's got a nice, chill-ass pirate life. People are just surrendering. You gotta kill a bunch of fools.
I like it.
Can't believe the Horn of Gold thing actually worked.
I mean...
They do respect him, I guess, for being one of the founding parties of the island, but...
Why?
You give up your gold.
It's like
you ain't taking your gold with you.
It's just, I mean, I don't think they care about the gold with the promise to be able to be back in civilization. Because, I mean, there's a lot of shitty things about being a pirate, too.
Well, what about all the brothels and doing whatever
all
he
the gold, bro.
wants?
I think the gold's probably worth more than.
Yeah, but look at the fight that they're about to have. You just got guaranteed, essentially, it was like, they were like, hey, Nassau might not be free. It might still be under pirate rule. The future of Nassau is iffy. But if you want to, you can get a pardon right now. And you can be back in England.
But be poor.
You have to get
But that's it. Look, you just got guaranteed life and a future on one end, and you've got not too much on the other.
I got so bad. Back in the day, like obviously like the poor people, right? Were like they were really, really poor. Like how that girl explained
Yes.
it, right? So then, would you want that pardon? Like you were not a criminal, that life, or like?
I would accept the pardon if I knew how to do something. If I'm good at woodwork, if I'm good at metalwork.
Judge you for being a pirate? When you
No, I don't give a fuck. If I've got talent, if I had talent and I was a pirate, I would be like, I'm gonna go leave. I just got a pardon. And if people didn't want to hire me, I'm like, I have a pardon. Also, if they don't want to hire me, I'm still a fucking pirate. I'll steal shit. I'll live like that. I got other options. You've just been given a longer future, though.
I would see it if like they did something fucked up and created a lot of animosity amongst other people on the island and just get off too. But
I don't know, dude. I feel like Flint's gonna come in. He'll make it in time with like the half island still like holding, and like they'll still take over the island.
Personally, though,
Flint's looking stranded on some other random.
He'll make it back eventually.
Hey, they got a huge army on the other side.
Would you stay and fight it with Nassau if you were a pirate?
If I was a pirate and I had gold,
how much I believe in the place, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would stay and fight. I'm just saying I could see the reason why.
I need civilized like life. Personally,
I mean, you're a woman running. You should probably leave the island. You should probably not be on the island.
I would like to go to the island for vacation.
But Max said she was going to stay regardless, right?
I mean, yeah. And I would like to point out everybody on the island is either a Guthrie, a super murderer, or a whore. So those are your options.
Yeah.
And I don't think everybody can be Guthrie or the super murderer. So
Max isn't a whore anymore. She's like pretty much the.
No, I'm saying every woman we've met though.
Yeah.
Is either like those are your three.
Where are the
lines.
doctors and nurses at?
That's a real good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're each other's doctors and nurses.
Oh.
Remember, like on the boat and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
there's, like,
Maybe they should have a doctor and nurse in school or some shit like that, so more people can be alive.
A little too progressive.
If they go
for
back
the
to
pirate
civilized
island,
area,
dog.
yeah. So at the beginning of the episode, you talk about being civilized. Like, I don't think in a civilized area you'll be able to get what you call a double blowjob sandwich in front of people.
Yeah.
There's places in civilized society that allow double blowjob sandwiches.
So like on the
One
island,
of
you
them is
can
in
do that, and
France.
it's okay in front of people. But like in the real world, you're gonna go to jail probably.
For getting what, a double blowjob
In
sandwich? Not if
public.
you're in the right
Public,
place
you
in
know.
public.
Well,
There's public places. I'm gonna send you guys links.
I want to go to a glory hole.
It's not a glory hole.
Just say that.
If you go to a glory hole, somebody might just smash your dick with bricks. You don't want that.
Ooh, good idea.
Dude, no.
So
Jack was trying to, do a show of force.
maybe you shouldn't have watched this episode already, or told us who Blackbeard was.
You
You
want to talk
ass.
about it with us? We're talking.
You fucking spoiled it for us. You fucking spoiling ass
We're
spoiler.
talking about the episode. If you want to come join.
Did you see this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come, but you got to zoom out the camera.
That's okay.
You look like the best genius today if you took off the jacket and the hoodie and the beanie.
So Jack,
Out of all things.
Jack Rackham.
Jack Rackham.
He was trying to, be. I believed his words.
Me
He's
too.
like, if you don't believe for a second I'll do that, then you don't know me or whatever. He was trying to rile them up, but unfortunately, if it were Flint there, I don't think many people would have signed on with Hornigold. Like if they were. Flint.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Jack delivers. He really does. But I don't know, man. That's the other thing too is that
He's
because
living
the
it up.
island doesn't have stability, it's hard to plan its future. That's why, if you're there, I don't know, your commitment has to be hardcore.
But
It's fucking tough.
The Jack stuff in this episode was small, but it was kind of meaningful because he was like, well, first of all, Blackbeard's just talking straight shit about him all the time.
Yeah.
And was like, he's like a dog. Like, that's what dogs do.
Did they mention? I just said Blackbeard. Because,
You said it was Blackbeard. Apparently, some people in the comments said it, so now we know.
Well, no, I mean, I said, is that Blackbeard? And then he was like, my name's Teach. And I was like, oh, never mind. But it is.
Blackbeard is Edward Teach.
Yeah. I just figured from the,
From the beard. There's other people on the island with black beard.
But his is
so
like
distinct.
the bushiest. His is like what you see on like a Captain Morgan bottle.
His is so distinct. Yeah, but I mean, you heard with Jack Rackham, you heard, oh God, was it Eleanor? But she was describing everybody's like motives, and she said all Jack cares about is his legacy.
Yeah.
So he's very hard.
He's committed.
Yeah, he's very hardcore to making that happen.
But he's also like does care what Vane thinks of him.
Yeah. That was a good scene with him and Bonnie. Like,
Yeah.
Even Bonnie kind of threw shade, but she was like, "Yeah, but you're the one who like actually made a profession out of it."
I mean, is that throwing shade? Because if I'm him, I'm like, goddamn, everybody else over here trying to get his approval. I got his approval, and I'm making money in this bitch.
If
I would not
Jack,
give a fuck.
if I was Jack, I would have done the exact same thing that he did.
Oh, yeah.
If it's like especially like a survival of the fittest out there, you're the weak motherfucker, you can't fight or anything like that, but you got the brains. Go find the biggest, baddest motherfucker and just team up with him, like,
right?
And don't take shit for it. Like, fuck it, I got brains, he got the muscles. Let's get it done.
Because people, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like on the island, especially with Teach too. Like they respect the like hardened pirate aspect. They're like, I don't know if you can call a man in here a man and shit, but it's like, yo, man, like you talk shit you want about Jack, but like bro's getting fucked. Well, he was getting fucked each and every way. Got his money, got his crew. He's got all the things that he wants in life. So like. You fuck? Like, if Teach was like, you're not a man to me, Jack would be like, I don't give a shit. Like, who the fuck are you? Bitch, you see how much money I got? Like,
I like Teach so far. Like, of all the pirate stuff we've seen, they're like so grizzled and grimy, but like, even to them, Teach is like even like that much more manly. Like, he's like old school pirate.
You see his outfit near the end there?
Yeah,
with the pistol
so
strapped to him.
dope.
With like,
you think he has like a third arm where he could just.
You know we're gonna
Fucking
see.
Bill Burr
I'm predicting a big ass battle for Nassau.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
So it's interesting that Woods, because he did mention in a previous episode that he had to move a lot of shit around to get this fleet in the first place. So they're not willing to risk any of the assets actually being damaged. But the Spanish definitely are going to come.
Oh, the Spanish will come in.
Oh yeah.
Wipe ass.
They're not.
The whole island ain't surrendering, but a good 1,000 men I think will probably go with horny gold.
But I think that's where Woods fucked up is because there are so many moving pieces for him particularly because like he's dealing with one person that made it possible. He made deals with so many people that I feel like that's gonna fuck him over because he's there to take Nassau and be its governor, but he has so many people to pay back that's gonna be on his mind, and I feel like that's gonna fuck him up.
Well, I mean, they're both bluffing because the pirate army is like, he was like, what if this bluff doesn't work? And he's like, well, it's not a bluff, but also if they see that this is too much of a fight, maybe they'll run.
Yeah.
And he's rolling over there with the fleet, and he's thinking like, I'll roll up with this fleet, everybody will be scared, and they'll just roll over, and like, so neither one of them really want this fight, but like, it looks like that's what's gonna fucking happen.
And that was really cool too, like how they just like they didn't even see the ships yet, but they just saw the masts just poking over the horizon, and he was like, I see 8 masts in firing formation. But it's just cool. Like, it's just
and they saw the mast first because the planet's round.
Earth is not flat.
It's round. That's how that works.
That doesn't make any sense at all. So, can we talk about the breakfast shark or the dinner shark?
Yeah, shark dinner.
That was a good.
That was
scene.
all thanks to Silver, dude. They went out. He was like, "No, we are gonna go out to that whale." And then he was like, "Let me knock on this boat." And he was like, "Yeah, it was all him."
Hey, I'll give you. It was Silver, but the man who actually got the shark was my boy Flint. He had to get the kill shot.
He got the kill
That's
shot.
hard. That's
But
hard to do.
He would never have been out there if it wasn't for Silver.
Yeah,
He was
Maybe it's 50-50 on both of them and their partners.
It's teamwork, definitely, but more Silver.
Ballsy move on fucking Silver to be like, by the way.
In the boat, yeah.
I did all. I fucked your bitch. Shit, he was just like, you did what now? You heard me.
I know that Flint was just like.
I like when he.
Yeah, honestly, that was probably the best time to say it because if they're gonna die, you might die anyway.
Yep.
And Flint is like dehydrated or like really weak, so like.
Flint still would have been able to kill him though.
You think so?
But he wouldn't have like in that decision. It would have been dumb to kill
All
him.
the men would have went against Flint because they have a new profound respect.
Oh,
for Silver.
and he was like you said, he's in a weakened state. So in that state of mind, he's just like.
No, and he was like, "You will account." Like
So,
he seemed like he's the equal. He's like, "You will account for me." I'm
You
like,
think
yeah.
you think Flint's gonna get pissed later on, like after they're all out of this shit?
Because the Orca gold was such a big deal for him, but it was a big deal so that he could be able to get the gold, so that they could use that shit for ransom, so that they could become part of the fold. That was his whole thing. He was like, I need this place to be respected. I need to be its own entity.
Never happened.
So, but I mean, what I'm saying is, it's already kind of happened. Like the gold is secure. The gold is on the island where it would have been anyway, and now there's still like even if he would have got the Orca gold, the only difference in his life now is that he would be on the island. But like, you know what I mean? Like all the shit that would have happened anyway seems like it's happening.
But he still could have more chance protected himself and like save the gold.
Yeah, it was never about.
And like convince the men to stay on the island. So taking the deal.
They were like, why do you want the gold so much? And he was like, well, because if we have the gold, then like, you know, we can fucking.
Yeah. It was never about him personally getting.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to get rich.
But still, I don't think they're not going to be considered an actual island still.
Yeah.
It's not happening ever.
They go back to British rule eventually.
I mean, yeah. But so, do you think the men who accepted the Hornigold's deal to go to the other side will go against Vane, like hunt him down? Because he's worth 10 sterling.
So.
I wouldn't. I'm like, I lived here. I know who Vane is. I'm gonna just hunt for him.
I don't know if they'll want to fight against them, but yeah, I think they're definitely on the other side now because that captain in the meeting was not about it.
Yeah.
He was like
Woods.
What was that?
Not Woods. It was the other. He was like, I've been sent here
The
to
old
secure
captain
your safety.
in the pirates meeting. He was just not about it. He was like, nah, this sounds
only stood
like
up.
a lot of work.
Real talk though, like, aren't they just gonna get back to the British boats and they're like, all right, now you guys need to go fight for your freedom? And I'm like, well, I don't want to fight. I thought a pardon meant I got to go home. Like,
if that happened, then I'd be like, oh, okay, well, just send me back on the beach, and then I just go back and be like, yo, nah, I was just testing the water. It was a dumb cross. I'm back here now.
You'd be dead either way. If you get back on the boat and you decide you want to go back, you might as well try to kill as many of the officers as you can.
What did you guys think about the
list?
The list?
Oh, I was saying the list is fucked up.
What the list? Oh yeah,
some of them in the feet.
What happened? Everything that happened on the boat, like the list.
Oh yeah, like
list
some
It was necessary but fucked up.
and the guys that stole the food.
Yeah.
We allegedly stole the food.
Allegedly, they're both dead. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
what we say.
it was a good scene at least that they showed Flint like breaking down in his. I was so scared that there was gonna be like a slow reveal that Flint has the food. I was like, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Because you wouldn't put it past him.
I don't know why that. I felt bad for like thinking that after the scene, but I was like, oh my god, if he has the food, I'm gonna be so. I'm gonna be so shocked. But no, it was a good scene that they showed him like breaking down.
Like his trip about Barlow. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
Her
those are
guarding
really
him and everything.
Crazy.
That was
scenes.
very like that dream was very dreamlike because they were just in random locations. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
happens in a dream. Just suddenly, now we're in a boat.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
There's like a guide for her, and she's like, you have to leave me after like I lead you wherever kind of thing. I liked it. It was,
There's
it was eerie.
Yeah. But what Silver said also to Billy Boy is true too. That like whatever Flint wills just becomes reality.
Yeah.
And like a man with that power, like I don't know, that'll fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like to the point where Flint probably doesn't even know what he's doing anymore is good or bad.
Well, I mean, and he also was like, who are you more afraid of? Like the dude who conjured up the storm, or the motherfucker that convinced you to go drive in it? And I'm like, yeah, because like God makes a storm, and he's like, storm's over there, you don't have to fuck with it, and then like, but tangible in your actual life is Flint, who's like, we're going in. You're like, fuck me.
I think once Silver, I guess, I mean, I guess he already has it, but once he commands that respect from Flint, I think between Silver, Flint, and
Billy Boy,
it's going to be a good checks and balances. Because that was good advice. I guess it was advice from Billy where he was like, bro, if he kills another person,
I'm going to do something about it.
I'm like, hold Billy back, hold Billy back.
It's like your 3 states of government.
Billy would have died.
But I mean, like, it sucks that he killed both of them, but he kind of had to, right? Like
that's exactly what I was like. He's got to.
It kind of had to happen. I mean, that
it made the most amount of sense for everybody to like survive, teaches a lesson. There's 2 less mouths to feed, but also,
and it was really good acting on his part too. It was like, does everyone understand? Does anyone ever need to say?
Yeah, it was good.
If you're on Flint's boat, man,
all right.
He'll kill you if you ask.
I feel like he's just doing what has to be done as captain. Like, it is
I mean,
what it is.
you can't just let that slide in that circumstance. Like that was a big.
Pat said they should have eaten the dudes.
Eat the dudes.
Like, eat the
like chop and make curry out of it, you know?
I mean, I don't know if we jump straight to cannibalism.
But, I mean, if you got nothing else to eat, they had no eel. The eel was hard.
Oh god, that was so gross. Where
dude.
You don't wake up every morning and squeeze the eel?
Squeeze the eel.
Oh god.
One last
the
half
shark
thing.
scene was so fucking
disgusting.
cool though. There was a big ass shark just flipping
Dude,
around.
that's
Like,
when I was watching that, I was like, how the fuck did they film this?
I
They're
Maybe
literally-
someone was like in the water just shaking this like prosthetic
it was
shark.
definitely. I mean, I don't know if it was prosthetic or
so
CGI,
real.
but like I don't
Might have
know
been a
how
puppet.
they did it.
The shark looked
I think they made it like a light
Big ass, yeah.
It was a crazy scene. That was a really good. There are some really good scenes
Yeah,
in this
man.
episode. Like
When they went to the storm, all that water and like.
The storm shit was crazy
was
too.
it this episode or the previous episode? Because I had to watch the last 2 on my own, guys. When
He has a disease.
When Silver had to watch that guy drown.
Yeah, that was last episode.
That was last episode.
That was awful.
Oh yeah, that was a good scene.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible.
But yeah, no, this was a good episode, man.
Wait, one last thing happened in the episode was Max. We found out who
Oh
her
yeah,
father
she's
is.
the child of a slave and a slave owner.
Yeah, like I think her dad
Oh,
was like
yeah.
probably like just came and raped. Like,
Yep.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. So
And-
it's
Well, if
been
you have
in her
sex
life
with the
since
slave
the
that is
conception.
yours, use raping the slave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like literally know nothing but that her
Yeah.
whole life.
It's so
Also, if
sad.
you
It's such
recognize
a
people as
heartbreaking
property,
story.
you shouldn't fuck them because who fucks their property?
Yeah. Just don't do it. Don't have a slave.
If you treat them like cattle,
There was,
I feel like you'd fuck a
If
cow.
you own a blow up doll or if you own
Respectable doll.
I guess that.
what do you call it?
Oh,
Pocket pussy.
Pocket pussy?
Yeah,
Alright.
fuck your property then.
Didn't we get a pop?
Don't fuck your property if your property is people. Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
That should be a tattoo.
Don't fuck your property. Your property.
I know.
That should be a bumper sticker. There were 2 more scenes. I don't know if you guys talked about it, but like when Vane was like working with the slaves, and then Mr. Scott came up to
Yeah.
him.
Oh, that was an episode.
God damn, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm getting
We talked about everything.
That was the last one.
I'm looking
that
through
is
my
done.
notes.
That is done.
Yeah, that was all the things.
Those are the
Oh, yeah.
things.
Was the pirate meeting last episode?
No, that was this one.
Okay, then Teacher. Did you guys talk about Teacher's
Yeah,
mother-
and how he's like
motivation?
Vane's like
Yeah.
his son and wants to like leave his legacy behind.
8 years, 9 wives, no sons.
It took,
I
it took
mean-
9 wives for him to be like, maybe it's me.
Right? Turned out I've been shooting blanks.
That's horrible.
But I like I like him so far. He's
I'm warming up to the
badass.
idea of him.
He's a little bit of a
I'm warming up
badass,
to it,
even if he is a boomer.
he's manly even by pirate standards. Like he's old school pirate, whatever that means. He's like,
From our perspective, all the pirates are old school. Well, I guess we do have new school pirates. Somalia.
all right, well, cool.
Those are all the things.
Yep.
If we missed any of the things, please let us know about the things in the comments.
Tell us if you'd be on Flint's ship.
I would be on Flint ship.
I'm on
a winner.
Jax.
You know, I don't know.
I Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Black Sails with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Also, check out our live gaming channel, merchandise, and social links in the description. Shout out to Smoke'em, Joe, Lewis, Ruby, Jesse, Allison, Tristan, Edward, Kelly, Keyboard Junkie, Sean, the NYR fans, ZJP, and Diet Dan, and we'll see you next time.